Hi friends, we're back. Joanna from Vintage Style by Jo. I hope you guys are all doing great. I just wanted to spend a little time and show you some loop flowers. Not your traditional loop flowers, but fabric loop flowers. So this would be your traditional basic twine loop flower. These are ones made with yarn, but I wanted to show you some fun ways to make these loop flowers. They're perfect to add to gifts. They are awesome if you wanted to make them as favors. You can add like a little tag to it, right? This is one, but you could put someone's name on it. You could do place settings, right? For a wedding or a shower, even the holidays. We've made some for fall, and these are just different colors. We added coordinating buttons and then some beads here. So these are great for just about anything. But again, I wanted to show you how to use fabric, because like I said, these, as you can see, make wonderful, wonderful flowers. These are great if you are looking to start selling an item. So as we said in our last couple of videos that we made flowers, is we wanted to make something that you guys could do while you're sitting on the couch. Since we are all spending such a tremendous time inside, it's 10 degrees here today, and it's been quite cool during the day. So yeah, why not sit on the couch, watch your favorite show, watch a movie, and then make items either for an event that you're having, or like I said, to sell. So these are very profitable, and we've had lots of success with these flowers. So hopefully, if you guys are planning to sell them, these are really, really great. Okay, so let's get started here. I have cut up you're going to need thin strips of fabrics. So this is a white satin fabric that we used. So we took this fabric. I took a yard of fabric, and on the 44-inch length side, I cut just thin strips of all kinds of fabric. So this is the satin. This is your basic white cotton. And you want to make these thinner because you are going to be putting them through a loop. This is actually like a stretch fabric. That was cut weird. So this is a basic white, like a stretch fabric, which is actually great for this type of flower making. If you have a jersey fabric, stretchy jersey fabric, those are really fun too. So this is just basically a muslin, which the muslin actually looks really, really pretty when it's done. So, and this is just a basic camel colored cotton fabric. So, okay, this is a hoop that you will need for to make the flowers. This is let's see, the total width of this is a 3.5-inch size. So these come in many different sizes, but I don't really use the smaller ones, and I don't really need to make the huge big ones. If you wanted to make big ones, if you wanted to make a flower garland and you wanted to make big flowers, you know, if you wanted to make a nice little rustic type garland and add your flowers to that. So if you had some extra twine and you wanted to make, you know, a pretty flower garland and just keep adding flowers, you can get the bigger hoops. Before I had this hoop, a little tip, I made my own. I took a couple pieces of chipboard, brown chipboard. I glued those together, and I took little dowels that I had got in a bag at the Dollar Tree, and I had just made my own. But the only problem with that is over time, it just, they get weird. So I had to buy one. I like to do things on the cheap, so I prefer to just, when I'm defeated, I have to admit that I've been defeated and had to buy it. But I bought this at Walmart for $3. So how bad can it be? Okay, so let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 pieces on here. Okay, so again, it's whatever size you want. All right, so let's get started here. Okay, so I have my my satin here, and for my own sake, I've added a little clip here because I want to wrap my fabric around this little piece here a couple of times. And rather than sitting and putting my finger and holding it the whole time, I'm just gonna put a little clip there. Okay, so now we're gonna start wrapping, okay? Doesn't matter where you start. I just like to start from the top because this way I have a directional. And these little prongs, I guess you call them, have little inserts in here. So when you're wrapping around your fabric, it should grab in here. But with this, when you're using fabric, that doesn't really grab very well in here. Okay, so we're just going to take this right from the beginning, pull right down the center. Well, it's not really centered because it's odd shaped. And then you're just going to wrap around. See? You're going to wrap around and go to opposite coordinating prongs here. And don't wrap too tight because you're going to have to pull these out, but you want to hold it tight enough. Okay, so now we're going to loop up and we're going to go to the next one here, pull it down, and go to the next one on the bottom here that doesn't have fabric on it. Then we're going to go to this one. This doesn't have fabric on it. And we're just going to wrap all the way around. Again, not pulling too tight. And then we're just going to match up here. This one didn't have one. This one actually should have, because this is where we should have started. But I wrapped it around here. So, okay. I'm going to go around again because I want my flower to be nice and chunky. So we're going to start that here. And then we're going to go up, down, and then back here again. I didn't actually go all the way around again. I just wanted to leave a little thing here. So, okay, so we're going to leave a little tail here because we're going to tie this. Okay. I'm going to remove our little clip here, pull this tail out. Oh, I'm going to leave this tail out here. So now we have a tail, one on each side here. So there's one here and there's one here. What we want to do is take both tails and tie them in the center. Just once. You're not going to knot it. Excuse me. And you're not going to do anything else, but just leave it like that. Okay. So with your thumb down here, the two tails are sticking out. Start pulling these little prongs pull out. And you want to loosen your flower. That's why I said not to tie them too tight. Pull a few of them out. You don't have to pull them all out, but pull a few out. And then still holding on to your center tail, start pulling these over here. Start pulling them over. I guess I have to pull that one out. Some of them, I did wrap it too tight. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to try and pull, still holding this, pull the flowers, pull these out here. Pulling them out without pulling your loops out. Okay, and we still have our finger on our tails here. Okay. And now we have our, whoops, this one came out. So we have our flower here, and we have our tails. So the reason I said this is a little bit unorthodox the way we do these is because these flowers are a little thicker. So I'm going to come here with my hot glue gun, and I'm going to put a little dab of glue right here, right? And then I'm going to fold this way, one of my tails, and then my other tail, the other tail that I have there, I am going to fold it in here. So it's right on top of the other tail, because it needs to have something to grab onto. So I'm going to put some glue here, and I'm going to take my second tail, and just put that right on there. See that? So now I'm going to trim off the rest of the tail that's not glued. See, we have that little piece there, and then there's the other piece of our tail that we didn't glue. We just always leave a little extra just in case. Right? So this is going to be our base. So now we have our flower here. Right? So in this center of this flower here, holding the flower down, I'm going to put a little piece of glue right underneath this lip here to keep it. This is just to keep it from going hog wild and all over the place. So now we have our flower, right? We've glued down our tails in the back here, and we have our flower here, right? So now what we're going to do is we are going to pick, oh, this went under here, pick our beads and our little, our pearls and our buttons that we're going to glue down. Okay, so we're just going to pick some here. We'll just add a few. I'm just going to glue this down here because I don't know why this went a little crazy here. I don't think I added enough glue. Okay, so now we have our center. See, because this is the other one, and I only added one button to that. So here we're going to just add a couple buttons, and we're going to add some beads here. Let's see here. Let's add one of these vintage ones. And then we'll add some pearls here. Let's pick out some pearls. All right, we'll just pick a few out here. Okay, so I'm going to just glue down some I don't know why that stuck in there. That's not supposed to happen. I forgot to put enough glue in here. Always happens when you're doing a video, right? Make 100 of these when you're... Okay, so I'm going to add another button here. And it was not supposed to get glue on there. Only when you're doing the video. Okay, so now we're going to try and get this glue off. Okay, so you have your shabby starting to look shabby, right? So we're going to add some pearls around. Just a smidge. here. We'll add some pearls in there. And you could really jazz these up a lot, quite a bit. So I'm going to add some more bigger pearls here. You can add rhinestones, right? You can add some rhinestones, or you could just leave it the way it is. So this is our shabby flower. This one's a little different because we've added more buttons and beads. I'll put some hot glue on there. So that is our loop flower, our super shabby flower. And this is our other, this one looks a little different because we only added one button. So sometimes your loops get a little away from you, but you just fluff it up. And again, like I said, you can make these as little favors, right? How cute little, before you glue down the button, you could put your tag inside and then glue it, right? Those could be like little play savers. Okay, so this is our little shabby flower. And this is our back. Everything's nice and shabby. I made the fabric a little shabby on purpose because it gives it a little more, it gives them a little bit more floof, as you can see. So make these your own. Make them whatever color, whatever season, whatever you want. You could do the burlap and make your little burlap garlands. These are really cute. Again, how pretty are these would be on a gift, right? These are a little too big, I guess, for journals, but if you wanted to add these to a journal cover, that would be really cute. And this is one that we just used with white yarn, and we jazzed it up a little bit. Some buttons and some pearls. So I hope this helps you guys, our little sit on the couch ideas, because really you could make a bunch of these. You could probably make about 10 of these in a night, and they're very lucrative to sell if you guys planning to make money. And you can make money by making stuff on the couch. How awesome is that, right? So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are inspired, and that if we are able to help you to again get inspired and to start journaling or start crafting. This is a great time of year. You know, just do it. January is our Let's Get Started month. So let's get started. We have a bunch of new videos that we posted. I just posted a video for, make sure you check it out, to make these fabric clusters. So I had just posted this. These are fabric clusters that we made just sitting on the couch. So make sure you check that video out. And thank you so much for watching. Please, if you can, subscribe. That really helps us out a lot. And I will be talking to you soon for our next On the Couch video. Thank you.